Sitaram, everyone. A very happy new year, happy 2026 to each and everyone. This is our first satsang for 2026. Last year we had a very wonderful year looking at Prahaladji and Narasimha Bhagwan. This year, under the guidance of our Guruji, Dharmaputra Pandit Dudnath Rampasad, we delve back into the pages of the Sri Ramcharitmanas. And Baba has cited a very appropriate and special section of this Ramcharitmanas, which would allow us to be emboldened and embodied and capable to face the challenges of our lives, not just in 2026, but beyond. We are fortunate here this evening. Let us guard our hearts and minds, clasp our hands, close our eyes, bow our heads, and contemplate on that most compassionate, most beautiful, most loving Lord, who, despite all struggles, is ever present, ever smiling, ever merciful to each one of us. Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatye Namaha, Shri Guru Charana Kamalabhyo Namo Namaha, Om Shri Paramatmane Namo Namaha, Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakotis Samaprabha, Nirvignam Kurume Deva, Sarvakaryeshu Sarvana, Ya Kundendu Tushadhara Dhavala, Ya Shubhravasravrita, Ya Veena Varadanda Manditakara, Ya Shweta Padmasana, Ya Brahma Chuta Shankara Pratibhihi, Devasana Vandita, Samam Patu Saraswati Bhagavati, Nisheshajanyapar, Akannamandalakaram, Vyaptam Yena Characharam, Tatpadam Darshitam Yena, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Karpura Gauram Karunavataram, Samsara Saram Bhujagendraharam, Sanavasantam Hirayarvinde, Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami, Shantakaram Bhujashayanam, Padmanabham Suresham, Vishwadharam Gagana Sadrisham, Meghavarnam Shubhangam, Lakshmi Kantam कमलनयनं योगिभिर्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकनाथम्। ॐ शान्ति 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 हरि ओम. Let me take the opportunity to welcome Pandit Ramesh Sukhdev and his Dharmapatni Chodalji and Pandit Tarun, who is not dressed like a Pandit this evening, but is a Pandit in every character of the way otherwise. And please see who else hasn't gotten, if you can kindly share for them. Keep a few in case. I'd like to invite Pandit Ramesh Sukhdevji to lead us in Kirtan this evening.
मन हरि हर सुमिरो मन नारायण नारायण हरि नारायण नारायण हरि नारायण भज मन हरि हर सुमिरो मन नारायण ओ भज मन हरि हर सुमिरो मन नारायण भज मन हरि हर सुमिरो मन नारायण भज मन हरि हर सुमिरो मन नारायण नारायण हरि नारायण
नारायण हरि नारायण
नारायण हरि नारायण
नारायण हरि नारायण
भज मन हरि हर सुमिरो मन
नारायण
ओ
भज मन हरि हर
सुमिरो
मन नारायण
भजो मन सूरज भजो मन चंद्रा
भजु मन सूरज भजु मन चंद्रा
भजो मन सूरज भजो मन चंद्रा
भज मन सूरज भजु मन चंद्रा
भजो मन पवन सुमिरो मन
नारायण
ओ भजो मन हरि हर सुमिरो मन
नारायण
भजो मन सीता भजो मन राम
भजु मन सीता भजु मन राम
भजो मन सीता भजो मन राम
भजु मन सीता भजु मन राम
हनु हनु हनुमत वीर सुमिरो
मन नारायण
ओ भजो मन हरि हर सुमिरो मन नारायण भजो मन गौरी और गणेशा
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 भजो मन सती संगशील सुमिरो
मन नारायण
ओ भजो मन हरि हर
सुमिरो मन नारायण
भजो मन तुलसी भजो मन चंदन
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 भजो मन गवन के वीर सुमिरो मन
नारायण
ओ भजो मन हरि हर
सुमिरो मन नारायण
नारायण हरि नारायण
नारायण हरि नारायण
नारायण हरि नारायण
नारायण हरि नारायण
भजो मन हरि हर
सुमिरो मन नारायण
ओ भजो
मन हरि हर सुमिरो मन नारायण
ओ भजो मन हरि हर सुमिरो मन नारायण ओ
भजो मन हरि हर
सुमिरो मन नारायण
जो राम नाम नहीं गाते वो जीते जी मर जाते जो राम नाम गाते हैं वो परम धाम पाते हैं बोलो राम सिया राम जय जय राम राम सिया राम जय जय राम जो राम नाम नहीं गाते वो जीते जी मर जाते जो राम नाम गाते हैं वो परम धाम पाते हैं बोलो राम सिया राम जय जय राम राम सिया राम
जय जय राम
सिया राम जय राम सिया राम जय जय राम। एक राम नाम से बढ़ के कुछ और नहीं है साचा। कबीरा ने यही बताया, तुलसी ने भी यही बाजा।
एक राम नाम से भर के कुछ और नहीं है साचा। कबीरा ने ही बताया, तुलसी ने भी यही बाचा।
वो राम नाम मुखलाते, वो धन्य धन्य हो जाते। जो राम नाम गाते हैं, वो परम राम पाते हैं। बोलो राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम। जो राम नाम नहीं गाते, वो जीते जी मर जाते। जो राम नाम गाते हैं, वो परम नाम पाते हैं। बोलो राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
Ranjan ji. Ranjan ji, sing at the time while Lakshmi ji is looking for her bhajana.
आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन देजो।
आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन देजो।
तुम हो जगत की दाता। 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 आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन देजो। आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन देजो। तुम हो जगत की दाता। तुम हो जगत की दाता। तुम्हीं हो ब्रह्मा, तुम्हीं हो विष्णु। तुम्हीं हो ब्रह्मा, तुम्हीं हो विष्णु। तुम्हीं हो शंकर रूपा। सृष्टि स्थिति लय स्वरूप तुम हो। सृष्टि स्थिति लय स्वरूप तुम हो। तुम हो आदि तुम हो जगत की दाता। आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन दे दो, आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन दे दो, तुम हो जगत की दाता, तुम हो जगत की दाता। अज्ञाननाशक शरण संरक्षक, अज्ञाननाशक शरण संरक्षक, आत्मा ज्ञान प्रदाता, आत्मा ज्ञान प्रदाता, तुम हो जगत की दाता, हाँ, तुम हो जगत की दाता। आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन दे दो, आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन दे दो, तुम हो जगत की दाता, 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 तुम हो जगत की दाता।
And then start.
जय गुरु ओंकारा, जय जय सद्गुरु ओंकारा। ओम।
जय गुरु ओंकारा,
जय जय सद्गुरु ओंकारा। ओम। ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदाशिवाय, हर 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 महादेवा। जय गुरु ओंकारा, जय जय सद्गुरु ओंकारा। ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदाशिवाय, हर 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 महादेवा। जय Bolo Shri Guru Maharaj Ki. Devotees, as we begin this auspicious new year, a new year with many promises, with many expectations, with many dreams, but also many challenges ahead. As individuals, we will be pursuing our individual milestones in our lives. We'll be hoping that we achieve something this year that we perhaps have been striving for many years before. And as a people, whether it is our village, whether it is our temple, and definitely if it's our country, we seek the strength and the guidance of the Lord to be in our chariots as we move forward. And so, this year, before we begin anything, I want to invoke that Lord who is Sakala Gunanidhanam, who is the abode of every good quality that exists there within this world. He's Atulit Baladhamam. He is beyond immeasurable strength and beyond every imaginable quality that we can conceive of that will bring us victory in life. O Mahabir Swami, you who are most devoted to that Lord Prabhu Sri Ram, if we can have a drop of the devotion that you had to the Lord, we will be so much better within this world. We surrender to you, O Lord. Be compassionate to us. Be ever loving, be ever kind, be ever merciful, be ever present. Let us join together. He Dukha Bhanjan, Maruti Nandan. Sunalo Meri Pukar, listen to my plea, O Lord. Remove my difficulties and my troubles. This little prayer is all I'm asking of you over and over again. He Dukha Bhanjana, Maruti Nandana, Sunalo Meri Pukar, Pavana Sutta, Vinati Varamman, Pavana Sutta, Vinati Varamman. He Dukha Bhanjana, Maruti Nandana, He Dukha Bhanjana, Maruti Nandana, Sunalo Meri Pukar, Pavana Sutta, Vinati Varamman, Pavana Sutta, Vinati Varamman. अष्टसिद्धि नव निधि के दाता, अष्टसिद्धि नव निधि के दाता, दुखियों के तुम भाग्य विधाता, दुखियों के तुम भाग्य विधाता, सिया राम के काज सवारे, सिया राम के काज सवारे, मेरा पर उदार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार। हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन, हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन, सुन
अपरंपार है शक्ति तुम्हारी, तुम परमेश है अवर बिहारी, तुम परमेश है अवर बिहारी। भक्ति भाव से ध्यावो तो है, भक्ति भाव से ध्यावो तो है, हर दुखियों से पार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार। हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन, हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन, सुन लो मेरी पुकार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार। जपत निरंतर नाम तिहारा, जपत निरंतर नाम तिहारा। अब नहीं छोड़ो मेरा द्वारा, अब नहीं छोड़ो मेरा द्वारा। राम भक्ति मोहे शरण में लीजे, राम भक्ति मोहे शरण में लीजे। भव सागर से पार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार। हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन, हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन, सुन लो मेरी पुकार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार। Principal Shri Mahabir Swami ki. I must say much gratitude to our Kirtan Mandali, Pandit Ramesh Sukhdev ji, who has accompanied us, Jodha ji, Lakshmi ji. Every Thursday, you're not sitting there, you're sitting here. You understand? Good. And you always come ready. Virendra ji, Vashi, Vinayak, all our persons here, and of course our Dharmaputra. Because today I am struggling a little bit with the voice. I have an extra friend, that's a fisherman's friend. So I am grateful for the support so that we can carry through and ensure that our satsang comes to completion. Let's clasp our hands, close our eyes, bow our heads, and meditate upon that most compassionate Lord. As we delve into the pages of the Ramcharitamanas this evening, we begin with our Mangala Charan and our Ramayana Sumiran. Varnanam Artha Sanghanam Rasanam Chandasamapi Mangalanam Chakartaro Vande Vani Vinayako Bhavani Shankaro Vande श्रद्धा विश्वासरूपिणो याभ्यां विना न पश्यन्ति सिद्धस्वान्तस्तमीश्वरं वन्दे भोरमयं नित्यं गुरुं शङ्कररूपिणं यमाश्रितो हि वक्रोऽपि चन्द्रसर्वत्र वन्द्यते सीतारामगुणग्राम पुण्यारण्यविहारिणो वन्दे विशुद्धविज्ञानो कवीश्वरकपीश्वरो उद्भवस्थितिसंहार कारणीं क्लेशहारिणीं सर्वश्रेयस्करीं सीतां नतोऽहं रामवल्लभाम् यन्मायावशवर्ति विश्वमखिलं ब्रह्माणि देवासुरा यत्सत्त्वादमशैव भाति सकलं रज्जौ यथा हे भ्रमः यत्पादप्लवमेकमेव हि भवां भूरिस्थितिर्षार्वताम् वन्देऽहं तमशेषकारणपरं रामाख्यमीशं हरिं नानापुराणनिगम अगमसतं यद् रामायणे निगदितं क्वचिदन्यतोऽपि स्वान्तसुखाय तुलसीरघुनाथगाथा भाषानिबन्धमतिमञ्जुलमातनोति जो सुमिरत सिद्ध होय गणनायक करिबरवरना करहु अनुग्रह सोय बुद्धिराशि शुभगुण सदना मुख होई बाछा पंगुचरय गिरिवर गहना चासु कृपा सुदया प्रभु सकल कवि मन रहना नील सरोरुह श्याम तरुण अरुण वारि जनयना करहु तो मम सागर सयना कुलैनु समदेह कुमार मन करुणायना चाहि दीन परदेह करहु कृपा मरदनमयना बंदा गुरु परक कृपा से नर रूप हरि महामोह तम जासु वचन रविकर निखर सियापति रामचंद्र जी की जय शरणम शंकर हरि ओम प्रेम से बोलो श्री उमापति महादेव की This year we have returned to the pages of the Ramcharitamanas and our Vedvyashi has specially requested that we look at the verses from Lanka Khan. A discourse, a conversation between the Lord and his devotee. Now, I want you to listen to something very carefully here. Many times, when we are seeing difficulties in our lives, we put our hands together and we pray. And for many of us, we would say, Lord, give me a sign. Give me an answer. Talk to me. Correct? The Lord is having a conversation with the devotee here. In the Ramcharitramanas, the Lord is Prabhu Shri Ram, and the devotee here is Vibeeshana. In the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord takes the form of Bhagwan Shri Krishna, and the devotee is Arjuna. For this year, as you listen to the Vibeeshana Gita, God is whatever form of God that you understand God to be, and the devotee is you. If you listen to these verses as a conversation between you and God, then all the answers that Prabhu Shri Ram gives to Vibhishan will be your answers. But if you come with the mindset that we're going to hear a little Ramayana this evening, and Ram is talking to Vibhishan, and that's something Ram told Vibhishan many thousands of years ago on the battlefield of Lanka, then it will remain just that, a conversation that Sri Ram had with Vibhishan. If you want to maximize the benefit of this year's satsang, don't see it that way. See it as you are the Lord, you are the devotee talking to the Lord, and the Lord is giving you the answer. Because the question is a question that we all have had in our lives. We're going to jump into the verses in this Chaupais, and I would request that we sing them all together. And every Thursday we come, you see I have provided copies of the Vibeeshana Gita for you, because I realize that, big Ramayana like this might be a little tedious to carry around. So we have prepared it on a single page for you. And every Thursday we are going to sing the Chaupais. So if every Thursday we are singing the Chaupais at the end of the year, you will now know Vibeeshana Gita. So you will be able to sing it along as well. So I'm going to ask Pandit Rameshji to lead us in these Chaupais continuously until the end, to the end Doha, which is Saka Dharma Maya Asarata Jakahi.
जय राम श्री राम जय जय
राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
रावण
नाथ न रहूं नहीं थन पर त्राना, यही बेदी चे बपील बलवाना सुनहु सका कह कृपा निधाना जेहि जय होई सो राम धनु आना सौरज धीरज रथ चाखा सत्य शिव गृहध्वज पताका बल विवेक दम परहित गोरे क्षमा कृपा समत रचुतो रे ईस भजनु सारथी सुजाना बिरथी चर्म संतोष कृपाना दान परशु बुद्धि शक्ति प्रचन्ना बर विज्ञान कथिनी न को दन्ना अमल अचल मन क्रोन समाना शमय मनियम सिली मुख नाना कवच अभेद विप्र गुरु पूजा एहि सम दे जय उपनदूजा सखा धर्ममय असरथ चाके जीतन कहु न कतहु कृप ताके जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम Prem Solo Shri Prabhu Ramachandra ki. I only now realize that sometimes with the technology, some pieces got cut as well from your copies. So I will work on rectifying that in the coming days. However, I want to ask the Kirtan Mandali, this year we have to learn to chant these chaupais. As a Kirtan Mandali, long ago this Kirtan Mandali, before I was here, but with Baba's days, they used to go sing in Ramayana. So as a Kirtan Mandali, we should be able to go and sing the verses of the Ramayana as well. So let us learn to sing the chaupais of the Vibeeshana Gita. So wherever we go and somebody asks you, say a few words, sing a few chaupai, you have the chaupai ready, committed to memory, committed to practice. Principal Prabhu Ramachandra ki, not just the Kirtan Mandali, everybody. You know, you're walking down the road, you meet a friend, you meet somebody, and I know it's hard in today's world and probably seldom, but you know, sometimes you might meet someone and what you need to share is a word of courage, a word of goodness. If you have your chow pai in your arsenal, in your brain, you share the chow pai. You share something positive. So, let us commit ourselves to learning and loving our scriptures in such a way that they don't remain books that are seated in front of us, but they become a living part of our conversations, our interactions with people. In this Ramayana, Bhagwan Sri Ram is about to confront Ravana on the battlefield. And Vibhishan and the rest of the army is looking on as this encounter, which has been worked up to at this point in time, is about to take place. And Vibhishan is watching. And as he is watching, he sees Ravana is coming to Sri Ram. Ravana rati birata ragubira. But something about the whole appearance of it doesn't seem quite fair. You know, sometimes you will hear us say, when we're facing life, we say, life is not fair. How life can be fair? It always seems as though that the challenge we have to face is bigger than the strength we have to face it with. Correct, Susan? Sometimes the challenges seem bigger than the amount of strength you just have. So Vibhishan is watching and he's seen Ravana is coming. And this mighty demon, Deki Vibhishanu Bhayavu Adhira. Something comes in Vibhishan's mind because what he's seeing, he begins to wonder. Life is looking so hard. The challenge is looking so hard. Will I be able to make it through? Will I be successful when trouble take you? And that's the first thing that's coming in your mind. I wonder if I could do this, boy. I wonder if I could see this through. And so, out of affection to the Lord, because the Lord is all powerful, but you see, sometimes we tend to forget that our greatest strength lies right behind me in this altar right here. Our greatest strength lies in the pages of the Ramcharitamanas. Our greatest strength lies in the teachings that our parents and our grandparents would have brought down across the generations and imparted upon us. But for a moment when life takes us and gives us trouble, we tend to begin to doubt whether or not we will have the strength to do it. Vibhishan bows to the Lord and he speaks. He not, O Lord, na ratu nahi. You don't have a chariot. Na tana panatrana. You have nothing to wear on your feet. You're barefooted on this ground. You have no armor, you have no kavach, nothing to protect your body. But yet you have to fight this battle now. And look at your enemy. Kehi bida jitaba bida balawana. Such a mighty warrior like Ravana. He has a chariot. He has armor. He has weapons. He has everything. This does not seem right. You have nothing and he has everything. How would you conquer such a trouble when your troubles come facing you in this world? The trouble does look this big and you looking this big. And you wondering, how can I overcome this trouble? The Lord smiles. You know, Bhagwan Shri Ram, you know, if somebody tells you something, you will say you're thinking negative. Why are you coming here talking to me negative? But the Lord smiles and he says so sweetly, Sunahu Sakha, listen, my friend. Last year, we spoke a lot about Matsarya Bhav and Vatsala Bhav and about seeing the Lord as your father and your son. And you are the child. You are the daughter and the father and the mother is the Lord. Prahaladji saw the Lord that way. This year, I want to encourage you to see the Lord as your Sakha, as your friend. The Lord says to Vibhishan, listen, my friend. He doesn't say, listen, Vibhishan. He doesn't say, listen, devotee. He says, listen, my friend. How many of us are engaged in a loving friendship with the Lord? Very good. The Lord is your friend. It is good. You could go and pitch marbles with the Lord too, if you wish. You could play cricket with the Lord. You can talk to the Lord. If you and the Lord fall out, two of you all could quarrel with each other. But important is that you make the Lord your friend. Because a friend in need is a friend indeed. And if you have the strength of a friend like the Lord Sri Ram, it have some friends that stab your back, but the Lord does never stab your back. A dependable friend. Listen, oh my friend. Kaha kripadana. He says he's the most merciful Lord. And he says, Jehi Jaya Hoi Sosyadanu Ana. He says, oh my friend, you are watching this physical chariot that Ravana has in here. And you think that this is a chariot that is going to give you the battle, the victory in life? No. The chariot that you need for the victory in life is a different type of chariot. Let me tell you about this chariot. The chariot that you need to face your battles in 2026 and beyond is a special chariot. And the Lord is going to tell you about the chariot that you need to build for yourself, to empower yourself, so that you will always want victory and you will always gain victory in your life. Doesn't everyone here want victory over all of their troubles and difficulties? Yes or no? Let me tell you how much you will want victory, how much victory is important in our tradition. Prem se bolo Gajanan Swami ki, Umapati Mahadev ki, Pavanaputra Hanuman ki, Ayodhya Pati Ramachandra ki, Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki, Shri Satya Sanatan Dharma ki, Trinidad or Tobago Desha ki. What did you all say at the end of each of those lines? What is the meaning of Jaya? Victory. We always want victory in our lives. The victory is going to come from the prescription that the Lord Sri Ram is giving to us, his devotee. Not to Vibhishan, he's giving us the recipe for our victory in 2026 and beyond. This chariot is like a motorcar. It has different parts. And each part has to be a special part. If you don't have the right part for the chariot, then the whole chariot is not going to be working good. Correct? If you have faulty parts these days, you get tickets. So you have to make sure the parts are good. So the Lord is going to describe each part of these chariots. And we're not going to go into detail because how we're going to do this, I'm just going through the summary. And then from next week, we'll be looking at each part in detail. So from next week, we'll be looking at the quality, the make, what exactly you have to do with it, how you have to place it, how you have to use it, whatever. But I'm just telling you what are the components of the chariot this evening. Good? We following? And you have it on your paper. I put it in English. Well, the computer put it in English. I print it for you. Okay? Soraja diraja tehirata chaka. The chariot is going to have wheels. And in those days, the chariot had 2 wheels. These wheels are Swaraj and Dheeraj. Swaraj means valor, bravery. So Lakshmi ji, one of the wheels of the chariot is bravery. You know you could sing, you come every Thursday, you come prepared, and you come brave, and you start brave. Bravery. Dheeraj, fortitude. In English, bravery and fortitude seems like the same thing. But when we go into the kata, you will begin to understand, no, it's 2 different things we're talking about here. Satya Shila Rajapataka. And the flag of the chariot, the dwaja and the pataka of the chariot is Satya, truthfulness. Shila, good character. These are the flags. And then the chariot has 4 horses. What are these 4 horses? These 4 horses are Bala, strength, Vivek, discrimination. In other words, you can have a brain, but if you don't know how to use the brain, we have a problem. So you have to be able to use the brain properly. That is Vivek. Dhamma, self-control. Benevolence, Parahita, are the 4 horses. And the 4 horses are held to the chariot by reins. You have to have the horses on the reins. They are Shama, forgiveness. Kripa, compassion. And Samatha, equanimity, which is evenness of the mind. Those are the reins of your chariot. But who drives your chariot? Isha Bhajan. What you came to do this evening? You came to Isha Bhajan, to sing the praises of the Lord. That is your chariot. That is not just a chariot. You could have a chariot. That's a charioteer to drive your chariot. But you could have a driver who kind of, every time you sit down in the car, you just have to, like, some of you all who drive with me, you just have to hold your chest a little bit because, no, but the name of the Lord and chanting the name of the Lord says it's a reliable driver. Sarati Sujana. Bidati Charma. Bidati Charma Santosha Kapana. That this passion, which is Vairagya, and contentment, Santosham, will be your sword. Charity, Dan, is your parachute, your axe, your weapon to chop down. As Baba would say, charity forms the axe that cuts down the tree of impurity. Buddhi, a strong intellect. is a sharp missile, is a sharp weapon. And Vigyan is your highest knowledge. It is your relentless bow. Amala achala manatrona samana. A pure and steady mind. Amala achala. Steady. Achala means your mind could stay one place. It's not running all over. Amala means it is pure. Mana, trona samana. This pure and steady mind will be the quiver that holds all of your arrows that you will fight your battle in life with. Sama, yama, niyama, silimuka, nana. And so, your shama, which is your quietude, your yama, which is your restrictions and your disciplines that you have to perform in your daily life, like your fasting, your prayers, your penance, and niyama, all the special duties and rituals and observances you have to undertake. All of these will be your many arrows. I know Baba wanted me to reach here today because he has a point to make for the whole of 2026, particularly with this one. And then your shield to protect you from all of the negativity that will come your way. Kavacha Abeda Bipra Guru Puja. Surrender to the feet of the Guru and the wise ones. And Ehi Sama Bichaya Upayana Duja. There will be no other way that you will get victory in life if you do not empower yourself in such a manner. Oh, my friend, says Sri Ram, Sakha Dharma Maya Asarata Jake. This is the chariot that you will have to empower yourself with. It is a Dharma Rata. It is a chariot of righteousness. It's a chariot of duty. Jitana Kahuna Katahu Ripu Take. And it will conquer any enemy that will come along your path. So, we want victory this year, right? Victory against all of our personal obstacles, against all of our community obstacles, against all the obstacles that will come as a nation. We have to empower and build our chariot so that we will be strong and we'll be resilient and we will be successful. From next week, each one of these, and I promise you, there is a lot to say on each one of them. And you will be very surprised how deep the conversations will go as to what is the nature of the weapons of the chariot, the wheels of the chariot, the banner of the chariot, your armor to protect you. Let us empower ourselves. 2026, now and beyond. Because we are seeking, what are we seeking? That is how others seek victory. What are they seeking? Are you not sure what are they seeking? Victory. We are seeking victory. Prem Sabala Prabhu Ramachandra ki. Prem Sabala Prabhu Ramachandra ki. Prem Sabala Prabhu Ramachandra ki. I pass you on to our Guruji as we get ready to wind up our first satsang of 2026.
Balo Yodhyapati Ramachandra ki Jai. Jaya Rama Shri Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Rama dear devotees, thinking very deeply and thinking about how can we move forward in this year 2026. When I look at the landscape politically, religiously, and economically, I see plenty of trouble. There will be battles of many kinds. I have perused this katha many times. And I said to myself, if my forefathers brought with them the Ramayana, then the Ramayana is supposed to be the answer to our question. Religiously, there are many texts. We have been reading Ramayana, we have been reading Bhagavad, some people reading Mahabharata, some people reading Garuda Puran, what may we have. But my dear devotees, we are living a very fearful time. And in this fearful time we live in, people are instilling more fear into the fears we have already. Even when you're dead, they instill in fear into the dead. You know how much spirits that come inside the dead body? My dear devotees, be careful to what you are listening to. And I decide, if we want to overcome our fears into 2026, moving onwards, we have to do like Sri Ram, build a spiritual chariot. This is our aim and objective, to build a spiritual chariot. Ravana entered the battlefield in a magnificent chariot. You can imagine Ravana was a king. And the type of chariot he would have had. It is like you, the ordinary person, and a political figure, for example, the Prime Minister. How many blue lights will be flashing in front and in back of her? How many lights flashing for your protection? So, my dear devotees, for you to have all the divine lights flashing in front of you, in the back of you, on the sides of you, you have to build a spiritual chariot. Ravana built a magnificent chariot. Vibeeshana is looking at the magnificent chariot that was built by his craftsmen, whereas Sri Ram had none. And Dr. Ji said, if Sri Ram didn't have a chariot, and Ravana had a magnificent chariot, how Sri Ram could fight a war against Ravana? You see a man pull out a AK-48 and he pointing it at you and you have a stick in your hand. What defense is that? Well, my dear devotees, we have started living in times that even your physical defense would not be able to help you except for a spiritual chariot. When Vibhishan perceived this imbalance between Ram and Ravan, he was really disappointed. As a people, there are many challenges in our lives. Our past karmas, our sanchit pap, our karmas in the present. Look at what's happening in Canada and New York City and all these places. Snowstorm. Look at the animals and them covered with snow. They're dying. It have someplace fire burning, it can't stop. And my dear devotees, someplace are flooding, washing away. There are many disasters to come. But if I put fear, I instill fear in you and say the disasters will come and everybody will drown, fire will burn us down, and I don't give you the solution to the problem, then what we are doing? We are building fear upon fear upon fear, and you have nowhere or no know-how how to work out your karmas. And Vibhishan said, Lord, you have no chariot is one, you have no shoes on your feet, you have no armor, no sense of protection, no weapons. How you are going to fight? My dear devotees, you could win your battle without a shoes. You could win your battle without having a chariot. You could win your battle without having weapons. But if you equip yourself spiritually, there is one word that Doctor emphasized on, which I want to emphasize on. The word is sakha. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva tvameva bandhu sakha cha sakha tvameva sakha. The word sakha. Say it after me. The word is sakha. Say it. I am not hearing you. I am not hearing you. I am not hearing you. Please raise your volume. Sakha. Sakha means friend. Oh, what a friend we have in Jesus. Where did they get it? Mom, it is a hymn that it has been sung. Oh, what a friend we have in Jesus. Who knows it? You know it? We must get the copy next week. And you will see what the Christian sings to what is written in the Ramayana. Let us get back to the word sakha. Make God your friend as Arjuna made Krishna Bhagwan his friend. And we say the mantra in concluding every yajna, every prayers, every service. Tvameva Mata, cha Pita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhu, cha Sakha Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya, Dravidam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam, Mama Deva Deva. So the first thing I want you to learn is this mantra, Tvameva Mata, and learn the meaning. Tvameva Mata, Lord, you are my mother, you are my father, you are my friend, you are everything to me. And therefore, I am fearless when I have you. Arjuna became fearless, and Vibeeshana had a fear, and that fear was Sri Ram going to lose the battle. But tonight I will tell you, we would not lose our battle. We will be victorious in our battle because we are going to form a spiritual chariot. We are going to build a spiritual chariot. And to build a spiritual chariot, we have to start preparing ourselves. So the first one of them is this. As from tomorrow morning, you see, when the sun rises, I want everybody get up, bathe, and offer a lota dhar to Surya Narayan. If you get up 10 o'clock, go and do it. Because some people tell me I had to sleep late. I can't get up early so quick tomorrow morning. But I telling you, if you get up 10 o'clock, you get up 11 o'clock, do it tomorrow morning. Start building the spiritual chariot. Because I'm going to tell you, when you get sick, when negativity hits you, you call the Baba. The Baba had to pray for himself because he has so much sin to carry too. He has plenty karmas to burn out. He will study to burn his karma, he will study to burn your karma. Sometimes he creates more karma when you come with your karmas. Because he charges you an exorbitant fee to pray for you. I want you to pray for yourself. So whatever hour you get up tomorrow morning, I, Pandit, do not giving you the permission and the authority to offer your lota adhar the hour you get up. So then you will start to get up a little earlier, a little earlier, a little earlier, until you start to get up on time. And the first thing you will do for the rest of your life is every day to offer lota adhar to Surya Narayan. Bolo Surya Narayan Swami ki Jai. Now, my devotees, I can tell it to you. I can tell it to you. But you have to wake up as Hindus and start building your chariot. Start building your chariot. And every family member in your home must do likewise. Forget the cooking, forget the going out, forget everything. But do not stop offering that lota adhar to Surya Narayan every day. We are blessed and fortunate. In countries they're freezing with ice. The sun is existing, but it cannot shine. The sun is rising here, but we are not shining. Devotees, that is the first part of building this chariot, Surya worship. And as next week, we are going to continue the discourse. But on Sunday is full moon. We are going to observe, because you're going to follow in the Katha. We're telling you of the observances, all religious observances, how important it's going to be. And for those who have a mind like Dr. One, and you want to bring it, or you want to go and buy a copy and follow while we are reciting, you will have a clearer idea. At least you're going to have a Ramayana, and you're going to start following in your Ramayana. Huh? So doctor said, we want you all to have a Ramayana. Huh? You have it on the phone? Well, just get the Vibeeshana Katha and sing the Chaupai. But, my dear devotees, every religious observance will form part of this chariot. So, we have moved away from keeping the Satnarayan Katha from a Thursday due to convenience. So if you want to roll your chariot in the right way, and you want to be the passenger on that chariot, you want to build your chariot, now I have a vessel. When it makes 10,000 kilometers, I have to go to the serviceman to service the vehicle. So when it was to be 5,000, he said you had to come back. When you reach another 5, you had to come back. When you reach 10, he said when you reach 8 now, you're 18,000 kilometers, you come back. Now we tell me 10,000 kilometers, 28,000 kilometers, you have to come back. So you see why it is you have to come to temple. You see why it is that you have to service on the right day, on the right time, on the right Mahorat. All these things going to put into place the workings of your chariot. And don't let me hear you say, Baba, you know we'd have done had to come on a Thursday. Well, I don't care if you don't come on a Thursday. I want you to build a spiritual chariot. And if you don't make the effort to build a spiritual chariot, then my dear devotees, crap will smoke your pipe. I could give you the advice how to build your chariot. I build in mine. You have to build yours. Sri Krishna said to Arjuna, he said, oh Arjuna, I will not fight your battle, but you will have to fight your own battle. Every one of us will have to face our karmas, our challenges as they come to us. Shri Ram had to face his on the battlefield of Lanka, and he built a spiritual chariot. And he showed Arjuna how to complete his chariot and how he became victorious with the spiritual chariot. We too can become victorious. We too can become victorious. There is no greater person than a bhakt, a devotee of the Lord. Shivari was one of the greatest bhakt of Sri Ram. And even though she was condemned and criticized, she was accepted by the Lord, Sri Ram. If all of us want to be accepted by the Lord, we need to build a spiritual chariot. So we are going to start observing the various different spiritual disciplines. And my dear devotees, we are going to go through, and that is how you're going to live the rest of your life. The rest of your life will be through Vibeeshana Gita. So my dear devotees, we'll stop here for tonight, and on Sunday 6 o'clock, we are going to have Satyanarayana Katha. Those say, well, Sunday, Baba, what we just cook. You go have a day go come, Sunday go come, and they go cook it and you can't eat it. You have many days for cooking and eating. Sunday is full moon. There is something special about full moon. And we want to get the most amount of spiritual values from the Satyanarayana Katha. So I told Pandit Tarun, he disappeared, that he must read the first adhyaya. So it has 5 adhyaya. Each month we are going to read 1 adhyaya. Like 5 months. Till we reach the 5th adhyaya, you will forget the first adhyaya. So we go start back reading the first adhyaya again. Then we go make 10 adhyaya. And then we will go back to the first adhyaya and the second adhyaya to complete the year. My dear devotees, so much for tonight. I would like to let you know that we have 2 more monthly Ramayana satsang at the home of Bhauji. Our sadhu Zolo Baba, very ardent, devoted devotee, and render our service. Who read last month? Who? Doctor. Okay. So we go in on the 8th. We come in 6th Friday, next week Friday. Right, 8th of March, and the 15th of March is the Bhandara. So, Ramesh, you will read on the 6th. Good? And then Doctor, you will read on the 8th, and I will do the Bhandara on the 15th. Good? So, I do it on my own, but we inviting everybody for the Bhandara on the 15th. And tomorrow night, we inviting you the 6th, the 8th, and the 15th. 3 days. 6th of February, 8th of March, we have Ramayana. And on the 15th, from 9 o'clock, we'll have the last and final Bhandara for Zolo Sadhu. So my dear devotees, let us make it a point of duty to attend. Mahashivratri commences on the 13th of February, 14th and 15th. You will see that the handbill has Shiv Katha. But one of the most important focus will be on the Shivling for this Shivratri. The 13th, the 14th, and the 15th, we are going to make time to make offerings of 108 Bel Patra, 108 flowers to Lord Shiva. You need a small katha. You need a small katha. But you need to build a spiritual chariot. We need to focus on the Shivling. For Hanuman Jayanti, we have 5 nice Hanuman Yagya. We are going to build our spiritual chariot on focusing on Lord Hanuman for 5 nights. The chanting of Hanuman Chalisa, the Ashtakam, and small Katha. My dear devotees, Ganesh Yagya, we have 8 nights. And so on as we go, we observe every festival, every puja. Good? So my dear devotees, this is to burn out your Sanchit Pap. Kumkuma Chandana Lepita Lingam, Pankajahara Shobita Lingam. What is yours? Sanchita Papa Vinashana Lingam. Tat Pranamami Sadashiva Lingam. I cannot burn out your Sanchit Pap. You have to burn out your Sanchit Pap. So my dear devotees, while so much is going on politically and we're getting frightened and more frightened, don't worry. We could fight that without any politics. My dear devotees, I would tell you, you're sitting on a hot seat and you don't know. You're in a zone of comfort and you don't know. And you're in the house of the Lord. Are you aware where you are? And in the house of the Lord, it should be made possible to make all the impossibles possible for you and your family. Bolo Ayodhya Pati Ram Chandra ki Jai. We shall have a little chanting, a little 5 minutes of chanting. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Let's take a few moments to chant the name of the Lord. It's our first satsang for 2026. We're almost to the end. Don't worry. I know school tomorrow, but let's chant the name of the Lord for a few minutes. Then we close off with Aarti. And we see again on what day? On Sunday. Sunday, the 1st of February. I send all the notices. I think some of you all probably get fed up of me and muting notices now on the phone. But I send them still. Sunday at 6 p.m. Satyanarayan Katha. But before then, from now until Sunday, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, we chant. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
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 Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram,
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram,
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram,
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram,
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram,
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Ram,
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram,
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram,
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram,
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram,
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram,
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram,
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. प्रेम से बोलो श्री रघुपति राघव राजा राम की
Jai.
Let's please stand for Aarti. And you all are free to come and do Aarti for this sacred Ram Charitramanas and whatever other Aarti you may perform. Let us engage. Our first satsang for 2026. We are indeed so blessed that we are here.
आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति कलित ललित सियपी की
आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति कलित ललित सियपी की
आरती श्री रामायण जी की
आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति कलित ललित सियपी की
गावत ब्रह्मादिक मुनि नारद वाल्मीकि
ज्ञान विशारद
सुख
सनकादि शेष विशारद सुख सनकादि शेष विशारद वही पवन सुत कीरति की आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति कलित ललित सियपी की
आरती श्री रामायण जी की आरती श्री
रामायण जी की कीरति कलित ललित सियपी की
संतत गावत
शंभु भवानी अरुहत संभव मुनि विज्ञानी व्यासादि कवि भोगवहारी व्यासादि कवि भोगवहारी काकभूषुंडि गरुड़हि आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति कलित ललित सियपी की आरती श्री राम आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीर्ति करी ललित सिया पी की
चारहु वेद पुराण
अष्टदश चहु शास्त्र सब ग्रंथन को रस तन मन धन संतन के सर्वस तन मन धन संतन के सर्वस सार अंश समत सब रीति आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीर्ति करी ललित सिया पी की आरती श्री रामायण जी की आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीर्ति करी ललित सिया पी की
कलिमल हरनि
विषय रस पी की सुवर्ग श्रृंगार मुक्ति युवती की हरि रोग भव मोरी अमी की हरि रोग भव मोरी अमी की काल मात सब विधि तुलसी की
आरती श्री
रामायण जी की कीर्ति कभी ललित सिया पी की
आरती श्री रामायण जी की
आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीर्ति कभी ललित सिया पी की
श्री राम
जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
श्री राम
जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय
राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम
जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
श्री
राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
जय
जय राम जय जय राम जय जय राम Let's clasp our hands, close our eyes, bow our heads. Remembering what Baba said, remembering what the Katha said. This year, the relationship we're going to have with the Lord is our friend. What word we said? Sakha. So let's surrender to our Sakha this evening, our best friend. Friend in need, friend indeed. That Lord, most compassionate, loving, forgiving, in every way possible. Om Karacharana Kritam Va Kayacham Karmacham Va Shravananayana Jam Va Manasam Va Paratham Vihitam Avihitam Va Sarvametatchamasva Jaya Jaya Karunabdi Shri Mahadeva Shambho Kayena Vacha Manasendriyeva Buddhyatmana va prakriti svabhavat karmomi adyat sakalam parasme नारायणायेति समर्पयामि त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा ॐ शान्ति 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 हरि ओम। प्रेम से बोलो गजानन स्वामी की, उमापति महादेव की, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की, अयोध्यापति रामचंद्र की, श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की, and never ever forget Trinidad or Tobago देश की। जय जय सीताराम। See you on Sunday, right? Sitaram. Return home safely. Oh, the copies are for you.